Ayodhya. Today is Ayodhya.
Yes, today is Ayodhya. Yes, Sri Gaurangi Mataji, please go ahead.
Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, the source of all incarnations, and simply by worship of him, everything can be obtained. Yet, I shall give you teachings to help you achieve a special taste for the divine lotus feet of Lord Ram, the hero of the Raghus.
A little bit more of the commentary, Mataji.
A unique rasa is to be tasted at those lotus feet, a special mood of ecstatic worship, and Narad wants to help Kumar achieve it. By devotional service to Sri Madan Gopal, the source of all avatars of Vishnu, everything desirable is easily obtained. Yet, Sri Raghunath is a special incarnation of the Lord. He has special characteristics that one cannot relish without developing the particular mood of his worship. Narad now offers to instruct Gop Kumar in the method of worshipping Lord Ramchandra.
Jai. Amritanandaji.
Practice chants like this, O husband of Sita, Raghunath, elder brother of Lakshmana, O Lord, dear master of Sri Hanuman, and remember the qualities, beauty, and power of Lord Ramchandra as revealed in the Vedas and other scriptures.
Is Gayatri Mataji there?
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
One should follow whatever path leads to attaining one's own worshipable deity. That is the most intelligent way to act. Persons exclusively devoted to their object of worship should be very much attracted to anything in which they find even a faint scent of their deity's presence. Gopakumara might hesitate to approach Lord Ramachandra. After all, Sri Madana Gopala Deva has long ago stolen Gopakumara's heart, and Gopakumara has since then lost interest in everything and everyone else. So, how can he now be expected to develop love for someone else? Narada clears this potential doubt by assuring him that approaching Lord Ramachandra is the wisest thing he can do for his own self interest. He should follow the logic Swakaryam Uddharate Prajna Karya Dvamsena Mur Murkataha. An intelligent person should somehow do the needful. One who spoils the business at hand is a fool. Gopakumara should therefore approach his destination by stages, going first to Ayodhya and then to Dwaraka, where he will meet his worshipable Lord. Gopakumara will achieve Lord Gopala Deva by the special mercy of the Supreme Lord in his form of Sri Raghunatha, just as he achieved Lord Vishnu by the special mercy of Lord Shiva. But won't this violate Gopakumara's chaste vow to worship only one deity? No, because a devotee fixed in exclusive devotion to his Ishtadeva will be spontaneously attracted to whatever has even a slight fragrance of his own Lord's presence. Narada is confident that meeting Lord Ramachandra will lead Gopakumara to the perfection of happiness.
Yeah, we can see the example in Vrindavan Leela where the gopis go and pray to Katyayani, where they ask for Krishna as their husband. So any means, everybody they are willing to approach if they can get Krishna bhakti. So that's the path that Gopakumara is taking now. Leela Madhavi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
If after you have seen the two lotus feet of Sri Rama, your hankering to see your Lord is unappeased, then Rama, whose heart is soft from overflowing compassion, will happily send you to Dwaraka.
Jai. Is Nayan Sundari Mataji there today? Anita Mataji, are you there?
I I see her there.
Yeah, but her
Yes, Mataji, I am there. I was on mute. Okay. So Nansudri Mataji is not there. Priya Madhvi Mataji is not there. So I have to read. While going there, perform the Lord's Sankirtan as it has been described, and you will finally see your own dear Lord, whom you have so long desired to see, the charming Sri Krishna Chandra, surrounded by the Yadus. Narada now further assures Gopakumar that Krishna in Dwaraka is the same Madan Gopal he has so long been striving to find. The question is not whether Dwaraka is the place to go, but only how to get there as soon as possible. That question Narada also answers here. Gopakumara should perform Sankirtana of Sri Krishna Chandra loudly and melodiously, singing his names, reciting his glories, and offering his prayers. How to do all this presented systematically in the Vedic literature. And Gopakumara should not wonder how to recognize his worshipable Lord upon seeing him, because the Lord, the devotee's eternal master, will not keep his glories hidden forever from his dependent.
Ritu Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Ayodhya, Ayodhya, Dwarka, and other such abodes are all religions of Vaikuntha, surely. Therefore, you need not take permission from the Lord of Vaikuntha to leave and go there. Commentary. Kaushala, Ayodhya, Dwarka, and other extolate about like Lord Jagannath, Purushottama, Kshetra,
Kshetra.
Kshetra,
Kshetra.
Kshetra all belong to the gather kingdom of Vaikuntha. Since Gopakumara is not planning to go outside Vaikuntha, he does not need a special permission from Lord Narayana.
Actually, they are building up. Narad Muni is saying again and again, you don't have to take permission from Lord Narayan, because if he sees Lord Narayan, his determination to go to the next level will not be there. He will be very mesmerized whenever he sees the Lord. So he's trying to explain that you're still in the same house, only you're moving around. So it's okay if you don't take permission. But he knows that Gopakumar will never transgress this Maryada, like he will not just walk off without taking permission from Narayan. So he's going to persuade him further so that he can move forward.
Shashikala Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. By his order, I have come here to see you. He knows the movements of everyone's heart, and you should know that from my mouth you have received his order. Commentary. Earlier, however, Lord Narayana had requested Narada, please meet Gopakumara in a private place and fulfill all his desires. So Lord Narayana knows the inner workings of everyone's heart. He had known that Gopakumara had been dissatisfied even with living in Vaikunta, and he had sent Narada to encourage Gopakumara to move on.
So Narad Muni is assuring him again and again, even me coming and talking to you is by the plan and the will of the Lord.
Vasantaras Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. In any case, the Lord has gone somewhere to bestow his favor on one of his great devotees. Since you will be unable to tolerate having to wait for him, now is the best time for you to go. Commentary. Gopakumara might accept everything Narada has told him, but still wonder why he shouldn't meet the Lord in person before departing. Gopakumara's devotional mood might inspire him to ask such a question. Anticipating this possibility, Narada informs him that Lord Narayana has gone out of Vaikunta for a while to visit some favorite devotee.
So already like anticipating his heart, Narad Muni is speaking. How nice, right? Before even we think, they know us in and out everything. What we will think, how we will, what will be our next move, what will be the next question. Everything the spiritual master knows and the Lord knows. Jai. Mataji, little bit more, Mataji. Swasanta.
Gopakumara need not lament over being unable to take permission from Lord Narayana in person. Since the Lord is absent and has already given his permission, this is the best opportunity to leave. If Gopakumara waits to consult him in person, seeing Lord Narayana will destroy the desire to go, and he will not achieve his goal. The Lord himself made the current arrangements with all these considerations in mind.
Jai.
Picha Mataji.
Is it me, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, all of them not there.
Sri Gopakumara said, overjoyed at hearing this, I bowed down repeatedly to Sri Narada, took his blessings, and set out, remembering his instructions.
Anyone else, Mataji, after reaching?
No, Mataji, you have to read.
Okay. After traveling a long way, I saw some forest monkeys restlessly jumping here and there and shouting, Rama, Rama.
As I proceeded, they gathered around me and tried to grab my flute from my hand. Then I saw some humans who were even more beautiful than the associates of the Lord of Vaikuntha.
So every level he goes up, the beauty and the splendor of that dham and the vasis all increases. So that's how Ayodhya is.
Those men, in behavior like the best of civilized persons, could not tolerate my bowing down to them and showing other the sign of respect. They brought me to the boundary of their city and through the main gate.
Jai. Very civilized people, huh?
Therefore, there before me, I saw Bharata with Shatrughna, seated comfortably with monkeys like Sugriva, Angada, and Jambavan, and surrounded by many handsome men. Thinking Bharata to be Ramachandra, Lord of the Raghus, I recited prayers addressed to that Lord. But Bharata covered his ears and repeatedly forbade me to continue, saying, I am only a servant.
Jai.
Afraid, I stood motionless with joined palms before Lord Bharata. Hanuman then quickly made me leave that place and enter the inner precincts of the city, where I saw most amazing sight, the Supreme Lord in his form at the best of human beings. He sat comfortably on a royal throne in the best of palaces, a palace full in all charming attractions, happy and marked with all the signs of a great personage. He seemed somewhat like Lord Narayan.
He said best of human beings because first time he's seeing a Supreme Lord with two arms. Till now he always saw with four arms. So that's why it is being said like that.
But certain especially attractive feature distinguish him from that lord. His hand was adorned with a bow. His glance were dignified, modest, and humble, playing the role of the perfect king. He followed all the prescribed rule of religious behavior.
I was bewildered by the overflowing ecstasy of his darshana, and I fell down before him as if offering prostrate obeisances. My confusion thus robbed me of the supreme benefit of seeing him. But then, by his mercy, I was able to stand up again and see him clearly.
Wait, Nana. Sorry, Mataji. Sri
Mataji, your
Hanuman.
turn. Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Sri Hanuman left me, pulled back by his own regular service, and in a single jump went to join his Lord. On the left of the Lord, pleasing him with her service, stood his dear counterpart Sita, and on his other side, his younger brother Lakshmana.
So as soon as Hanumanji brought Gopakumar in front of the Lord, he jumped up to serve Lord on his asan there.
Sri Hanuman,
Yeah.
Sri Hanuman sometimes stood in front of the Lord, fanning him with excellent white chamras and singing his glories. And sometimes, palms joined, he praised the Lord with wonderful prayers of his own composition.
At one moment he carried a white umbrella, at another he massaged the Lord's lotus feet, and yet another he did several kinds of services all at once. Amazingly, he was not in the least fatigued by all this. When I was reading this, I was remembering. I know most of you know that pastime when everybody put a big list that which service who will do, because they saw that 24/7 Hanuman is sitting next to Lord Ramchandra. And when he came, Hanuman came next day, his name was not there on the list of services. They said, if your name is not there, you have to go back. And he said, let me see the list one more time. And after he saw all the list, he said that, but you people left out one very important service. And that service was when the Lord yawns, who will do the chutki for the Lord? So that was the eagerness for Hanuman, that he just wants to be there 24/7 serving the Lord.
Overwhelmed by the greatest joy, I bowed down again and again, saying, all glories, all glories. Then that soft-hearted Lord soothed me fully with the gentle nectar of his supremely impressive words.
The Supreme Lord said, my dear son of cowherd, my best friend, well done, well done. By showing such affection, you have conquered me. Enough with all this exertion. Now just relax. You have made me your dear friend, unhappy for long enough.
Everywhere he goes, the Lord is just saying how long he was waiting, right? That is the whole thing he's saying. And he's like my best friend. Krishna Vasudeva, what to say?
Please get up, get up. All good fortune to you. Give up this formal respect. Dear friend, I am always controlled by such pure love as yours.
Sri Gopakumara said, on the Lord's order, Hanuman then raised me from the ground and brought me by force to where the Lord was resting, his sacred lotus feet.
It then came to my mind that all my long cherished desires had borne fruit beyond what I had ever hoped, and where else could I have achieved such perfection?
So this is also a standard statement that Gopakumar says every time he sees the Lord of that abode. He feels actually completely satisfied when he sees the Lord. Then only then his mind starts, or the Lord from within makes that confusion happen.
I stay there for some time, as before in my own dresses as a cowherd boy, and the fulfillment of bliss I tasted overwhelmed me. Oh, another one. This one too, Mataji?
Sashikala.
No, Sachikala Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. I saw the unique pastimes of the divine lion of the Raghus, who was playing the role of a king of kings, acting in strict accord with religious principles.
But I did not see the unique sweetness I had found within the varied, playful pastimes of my worshipable deity Lotus feet, nor did I find his special mercy.
Richa Mataji.
Thus, even there in Ayodhya, I seemed unhappy. But by hearing from Sri Hanuman the glories of Sri Ramchandra's lotus feet, and by directly seeing Lord Ram myself, I dispelled that mental distress. I imagined Lord Ramchandra to have all the qualities of my own worshipable deity.
By the force of my previous spiritual practices, the land of Vraja would impose itself upon my heart, along with the yearning for its special pastimes and mercy. When Sri Hanuman, the best of counselors, would notice this, he would save me by encouraging me with diverse clever arguments. So it is said that, let me read here Hanuman, an expert diplomat, knew how to advise Gopakumar in ways he was inclined to accept. So Gopakumar stayed for a long time without deciding to leave. Only Lord Rama could stop this cycle of discontent and appeasement. It is said that because every time Gopakumar got into confusion, we can remember in every that lokas, he had a friend or an advisor like Pipalayana or Narad Muni. They would come and listen to him and show him the next destination. But here, Hanumanji will never show the next destination. He will say, this is the highest destination. So now he's like, only now if Lord Ram personally comes and shows, he has no other hope to go. So that is what is mentioned here. That's how much loyal Hanumanji is to the worship of his Lord Ramachandra.
Finally, Sri Ram, whose heart is tender with unlimited compassion and who knows the mind of everyone in the world, consoled me with words of gentle affection. Go to Dwarka and be happy, he ordered, and he sent me off at once, together with the chief of the bears. Had the Lord not personally asked him to go to Dwarka, Gopkumar would never have been able to leave Ayodhya. Lord Ram knew perfectly well that Gopkumar was a worshipper of Sri Madan Gopal, exclusively devoted to that Lord and uniquely qualified to attain him. Furthermore, Lord Ram understood that this was why Gopkumar was never completely satisfied in Ayodhya, even after tasting supreme ecstasy and even after being mercifully counseled by Hanuman. It was apparent that only going to Dwarka would make Gopkumar happy. The Supreme Lord rarely sent someone out of his abode, but this time he did so for the happiness of his devotee. He deputed Sri Jamvan, king of bears, to accompany Gopkumar on the way to Dwarka. Jamvan, being the grandfather of Samba, Lord Krishna's son, was an appropriate escort. Thus ends the fourth chapter of part 2 of Sri Sanatan Goswami's Brihad Bhagavatamrita entitled Vaikuntha, the Spiritual Kingdom.
Haribo, Ram Bhagavan ki jai. This is so beautiful. Jai. Thank you so much for sticking together to finish this part 2. But it'll be nice to revise if we, since Mataji, you have the book, it'll be easy. Like for me to go pages front and back can be hard. Whatever I remember, I will say, and please, whoever remembers whichever part, do chip in.
We doing the whole book?
Yes.
Hey, you mom.
You just take table of contents. Just take table of contents. Then you can guide us that way, right? Otherwise, it'll be very hard, Mataji. I understand. So we started off with that. The first chapter was glories of Goloka. Huh? No.
No. First is renunciation, Vairagya.
Huh? So what happened there? That who remembers, whoever the Brahmana who was worshipping Kamakya Devi, and he got the mantra from her, and he started. What was the mantra? Also, I don't remember. Hey Krishna.
No, mantra was very big. We are not supposed to remember.
Okay. So yeah, from there he was reciting the mantra, and he actually started worshipping because he wanted material desires. That is the point. But that material desire started going away. Then he goes to some other place where he sees the Shaligram worship, right, Mataji?
Then he goes to the Jnana part, right? The second chapter is Jnana, knowledge.
But we didn't go yet. Renunciation may only he goes to the Shaligram Shila. Then he.
Mataji, I told you I can't remember anything until I've made notes, and I did not make notes.
Okay. Other devotees, please help in. Please feel free to speak, huh? I also didn't make notes, but I have a rough handwritten note. Okay. So from Shaligram Shila, he went to the king. He said the king is a better worshipper, and he goes there and he sees the opulence of the king. And when the king dies, and he makes this Gopakumar is made the king. He's getting opulent also, and then he makes a grand worship for that Lord in that place. And then people from Jagannath Puri they come and visit, and then he goes to Jagannath Puri.
There also he's made the king.
He's made the
And
king.
there also he's not satisfied. So he leaves the kingly thing, kingly orders. Right?
And yes, and who meets him there? I forgot that. Hey Krishna. Anybody remembers?
Mataji, his guru, yeah?
Ah,
In
yes, he
Jagannath.
sees the guru, but the guru is gone. That is the first place he sees him. And somebody comes in the dream, or what they say that you have to go back to Vrindavan or Mathura. That's where you will find.
Bharati, actually, he saw his guru there and he chased him and he discussed with him. He's not feeling satisfied here, so his guru said, "Okay, no." He said, "I guess go back, go to
Lord Jagannath. Okay. In my notes it says Lord Jagannath sends Gopakumar back to Raja.
okay."
So anyway, he went back to Raja.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Mataji. He saw there. He chased his guru, but he couldn't find. Right? Yeah. Yes.
He's in ecstasy, I guess. So he goes back to Vraja, and then that was the second knowledge. Now he still was renounced, and the material things didn't affect him. So from Vairagya, now he's going to Jnana. So from there he learned the mantras meaning from his guru, I guess, and from there he went to Swargaloka, Indra's place. Yeah, he saw the Lord Vamandev was worshipped, and then from there people from Maharloka came, the sages from Maharloka. So from Swargaloka he went to Maharloka, where Yagneshwara, the Lord was Yagneshwara. And because of the heat, all the Maharloka people went to Janaloka, and he thought, okay, there is some other place these people are running away because of the annihilation heat. That means fire planet. Then who was that?
Then the four Kumaras.
Sanat Kumar took him to Tapura.
The four
Yes.
Kumaras give him knowledge, and then
he went to Tapaloka.
Tapaloka, where Lord Brahma's abode. There he sees Lord Brahma.
No. Tapaloka, he's still in Sanat Kumara's abode, where Brahmaji comes, visits him.
Brahmaji visits.
Okay.
Right.
Then Pipalayana advises you should go inside in the heart and see, not to search him outside and all that story, but he's still not satisfied. There he goes to Brahmaloka, the Satyaloka.
Yeah.
What happens Satyaloka? Satyaloka is Mahapurusha. Mahapurusha worshipped. Then
in that loka, he's being taught some etiquettes when he sees the Lord, how he should do, but he forgets it.
That was still in Brahma.
No, that is in Vaikuntha.
Debate.
Yeah,
The debate between the Vedas and the Puranas, they all have a debate on what is the best practice of devotional service, the 9 processes. Was that?
Yes,
preparation and devotion.
The Maharloka, Mahakala Purusha shows him all his incarnations, the favorite incarnation.
Next one, Mataji. Yes, okay, we'll jump there now. After from Satyaloka, he went to Mahakalapura, that is where Mahakala Purusha is there, the Brahma Jyoti. And he was being saved by the Lord from getting into the effulgence. Somebody helped him. Who helped? Lord Shiva, right? Oh, Lord
Shiva Mataji.
Kailash.
So Lord Shiva is the one who came to Brahmaloka. He rested there and he gave all this knowledge to Gopakumar, right? No, he told Mother Parvati. No, Ganesha. Mother Parvati, then Ganesha told all this knowledge about Vaikuntha and about Mahakala Purusha and everything to Gopakumar. Hare Krishna. Then he came back. He met his guru. He learned all the 9 processes of devotional service, and he jumps to Vaikuntha, I guess. Right?
This is the bhajan part, right?
Before on the process going to the Vaikunta, he saw the water, fire, air, ether, ego, all the layers. He's now going so swiftly.
Mm.
Who is that now? The Lord of that place is Varahadev. Then finally the ego layer, Mohini Murti also he saw, and he takes blessings and he
And
meets.
he goes quickly.
Huh.
He goes quickly through all the layers, and
Yes.
everybody is holding their hands and very happy to see him. He's
Yes.
holding their hands up, right?
Yes, Mataji, and they were throwing the
The flowers.
flowers and giving blessings to him. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Now he went to Vaikunta, so Vaikunta is more recent for us now.
Yes. So Vaikuntha is easy for us. We can remember.
So Mahalakshmi was like Rama Devi was giving pan, and Dharani was getting the mercy, and he was having he was seeing the awe and reverence of worship to Lord Narayan, but his heart was missing. So now Narad Muni came, right?
Hmm. And Narad Muni tries to convince him that, of course, the forms of the Lord are still the same. There is no belittling any one form, but still, Krishna, the Lord of your heart, how you should go and meet him. But before you go directly to Golok Dham, you should go through Ayodhya. There you get trained.
Huh.
So in Ayodhya, he meets Lord Ram, and Hanumanji, of course, does not let him go. So Lord Ram only tells him to go.
Yeah, I just loved how Hanuman doesn't let him go. So loyal.
Maraji, when we were reading this, one thought came to my mind. Everything would be exactly how we have read, right? Like how the Ayodhya city would have been in this material world. Exactly same way it would be in the spiritual world, right? It's not it's not going to be anything different. Everything will be just same, right?
Yeah, just the spiritual opulence and the whatever it would say that it is in that Satchitananda spiritual platform and not that it will perish. Yeah. Same Jagannath Puri, Mathura, Vrindavan.
Yeah, all these places will be exactly like this, but in this spiritual.
Jagannath Puri also will be there,
Yes.
Mataji. I heard Jagannath
Ah,
Puri only for this universe.
they just now we read Mataji that which verse Mataji. Just now
Okay, sorry,
Mr.
Mataji. I
He said.
did not pay attention, maybe.
I also don't know. I'm just repeating what
But
there Mataji.
Okay.
Mataji, when he went Swarga Loka, before that he visited Jagannath Puri, right?
No, no, no. Wait. If the book is there, you can.
Jagannath Puri was in this part. Wait, I just saw it somewhere.
Yeah.
Before
Before.
Braj.
Hare Krishna. My turning pages takes long.
Oh, Krishna. At Purushottam Kshetra, okay.
Ayodhya, Dwaraka, and other such abodes are all regions of Vaikuntha. Surely there you need not take permission. 247 Mataji. So it is said, Koshala, Ayodhya, Dwaraka, and other exalted abodes like Lord Jagannath's Purushottam Kshetra all belong to the greater kingdom of Vaikuntha. Since Gopakumar is not planning to go outside of Vaikuntha, he does not need special permission from Lord Narayan. So that's where I took that is Jagannath Puri is also
Okay.
there.
Thank you, Mataji.
247. So everybody is there. So sometimes when I talk with my mother, she always likes to visit spiritual places like the holy dams, wherever they are. So now that she's getting old, 70 plus, so she would say that never mind. Now I'm giving that asha also. Whenever the Lord is taking me, He will show all the places and take me. He's there upstairs, so I will not hanker now anymore. My body is not cooperating anymore. So I was just remembering that. Krishna. Any other reflections and your realizations, Matajis?
I like the point, Mataji, when he reached in Ramchandra's palace and he saw first time Ramchandra, as you mentioned, that for the first time he saw the Lord in two arms. So then the Lord is saying, friend, now he is able to like perceive and he is able to connect in that form because we are in that form only and we
Something that is familiar, we can connect. True. Yeah, suddenly somebody comes with extra arms and extra heads. We are like first bewildered, and then awe and reverence comes, and some not us.
yeah.
We don't know. Yes. Even though he's so beautiful, it is very hard to relate to the Lord if our senses don't help us connect with Him.
Mataji, in one sense, it's only the rasa difference, right? All the forms of the Lord are same, but the only difference is the rasa. And
Yes.
because Gopkumara has that rasa with Lord Krishna, and he wants to experience that friendship and that kind of a mood, that is why he's hankering to go, right?
Yes.
Because he can be satisfied, and actually he is satisfied when he goes in Vaikuntha. He is satisfied, he does get satisfaction, but then
Everywhere.
yeah, everywhere. But that little thing that rasa part he wants, that is why wants to go, right?
Yes. Because the mantra is making him hanker for that rasa. The mantra.
Oh.
The mantra is making him hanker because every time he see the Lord, he is actually satisfied. He's even seeing his Madan Gopal everywhere, like in Ramachandra, in other places. And he feels, and he talks to his mind, why don't you just be happy? This is your supreme Lord. Just be satisfied. But that mantra is not letting him be satisfied. So the mantra is a person, that is the Lord himself. So he is very possessive. That's how I remember even Yugal Kishore Prabhu says that chastity. He says even in our Manasiksha class, you cannot worship Lord Vishnu and chant Hare Krishna mantra. When you are in trouble, you cannot chant Narshinga Kavach and say that my worshipable Lord is Krishna. To that extent. So he was saying that even devotees will be like, but Narshinga Kavach is for protection, right? But Maha Mantra includes Narshinga Kavach is the highest understanding. So when Prabhuji they all were sick, right? My Prabhu called, when he spoke, he said, Prabhuji, can we all devotees come together and chant Narshinga Kavach for the recovery of you all? And he said, it will be better if you all chant Maha Mantra. Because that includes all the powers and potencies of everybody. But it's okay, it's not wrong, but the Maha Mantra encompasses everybody. That's the highest understanding when the devotee achieves that platform, he said. So,
And also in our own life, since we are practicing Maha Mantra, Mataji, we might, like you said, right, when we are in trouble, we might not be able to chant anything else, or we might chant, but it will not give us that peace of mind other than Maha Mantra, right?
yes, yes. So it has gone into every cell and every part of our existence. So the Lord manifests in that way. Yeah. We may have taste or no taste, but that is the truth is he's all encompassing. Any other reflections, Matajis? If not, tomorrow, Lady Sangha, please come and give your Sangha and get Sangha from Mother Ruchira. 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. And Sunday feast is Samapriya Mataji, as far as I know. So then I think the Bhagavatam classes are in-house devotees. So let's come together and hear. And part 3 will continue from Monday, going on our journey to Goloka. And whoever feels inspired to do Tulsi Shaligram Vivah at home, please do it and enjoy it and cook a feast. And
Mataji, one question. Mataji, one question. Mataji, my Tulsi Maharani is dry, so what can I do?
yeah. So still she's fine. You can put a picture of Krishna inside. If you don't have Shaligram, that's fine. Lord Krishna in the form of picture, you can have him there. Worship. Do the arti and worship.
Okay, ओके। ये माता जी मैं थिंक कर रही थी कि वो तुलसी महारानी की लीफ से जो ड्राई है उसको वो नहीं कर सकते क्या, ऑफर करके देन डू इट?
Yeah. Dry, whatever state, she's fine. She's all, she's dry here.
Yes.
But she's protecting us.
Yes, Mata.
She's in her spiritual body always.
Mate, about Bhishma Panchaka, I did not attend yesterday. Did you guys any discuss about?
Everywhere
Yesterday in the temple, I spoke to Bhagavatamrita Prabhu and I asked him, and he mentioned it used to be Vishnu Panchakam. It is not Bhishma Panchakam. It is a Vishnu Panchaka. The first Vishnu told about this vrata to Bhishma Dev.
Oh, okay.
So that's why from that time it is called Bhishma Panchaka. So
thank you. This solves a lot of confusion.
Yeah, it is not that Bhishma's last 5 days of thing. It's called Vishnu Panchakam.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard that Vishnu Panchakam, but I never knew this combination of Vishnu telling this to Vishnu.
Yeah.
And everywhere on the website, Mataji, even on JPS or Mayapur.com, they have written Vishnu Deva was ready to leave his body. I was like, now when did he leave the body now?
Yeah, it is called Vishnu Panchakam Mataji. So that slowly it came to Bhishma Panchaka there, because he followed that Vishnu Panchakam throughout his life. And since we all know, right, Bhishma, how stubborn with his vows and everything. So we have to be also like that with our vows.
Steady, huh?
So we have to pray to Bhishma Dev and seek for his blessings, Mataji. That's what Prabhuji told me.
Perfect, Mataji. You just helped. Jai, jai, jai.
Thank you so much, Mataji. I can tell my kids now. They were having a lot of questions about this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and Prabhuji shared a small lecture regarding that. I will share you.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Mataji.
Really nice.
So Mataji, like one question, like this Vishnu Panchaka you are saying, right, Mataji? Like, is it that Vishnu told Bhishma Dev to follow the vrita? Is that why it is called Vishnu? I mean, is that what you meant to say, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, that's what Prabhuji told. It is told, Krishna told to, Krishna told to Bhishma Dev. So Bhishma Dev followed that entire his life.
Okay.
So Vishnu or Krishna, he told to them. But I will, that's what, it's a little, only for 2 minutes, that's also a little confusing, but it is used to call Vishnu Panchaka Mataji. That slowly it came to Bhishma Panchaka.
These
Thank
days,
you.
these days are mentioned as the Vrata days. That much we know.
Yes, Mataji.
From the Ekadashi to the Purnima, that 5 days, that's why it is Panchaka.
Yes.
So, yeah. So anyways, all glories to all the followers and morning chanters. We are very, very, very thankful to all the morning chanters to help us chant together. 2 more days, let's stick together and finish the vow of chanting together. Huh? Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha chitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavi Vrindi ki jai. Shri Shri Gopakumar ki jai. Shri Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Bhishma Panchaka Vishnu Panchaka ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai.